Duncan again. He flips it up, and he is fouled.
Tim Duncan, if I could turn back the hands of time. The facial on Serge Ibaka. Again, Steve, it's been the precision passing in this first half by the Spurs, just slicing up this Thunder team.
And what they're doing is they're taking Perkins away from the hoop on that high screen with Duncan and getting him to the perimeter. Perkins has to react to the point guard play of Parker on the perimeter. That leaves Duncan with that lane. And then it's just a matter of keeping that floor spread and finding the pass. See the numbers in game one. Tim Duncan making his 7th appearance in the Western Conference Finals, and this is 15th season. Advancing to 4 NBA Finals and winning each time. Down to 45 seconds left in the half. Spurs by 11. Hard, nowhere to go. Now Perkins. Rebound Diaz. At a 9-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. How about Kevin Durant? Only 3 shot attempts the last 13 minutes. Parker. And here comes Harden. Time running out of the half. Westbrook on the drive. Had it knocked away. Russell Westbrook trying to take it to the rim and was denied.
I believe that was Tim Duncan's 3rd block shot in this first half, which will tie him with Hakeem Olajuwon on the all-time playoff career blocks.
And here's another look at it as Duncan is back. Clean block on Westbrook. What an impressive first half performance by the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 11. They are shooting 58%. They're led by Tony Parker, 8 of 11, 17 points, 5 assists, and he's with Craig Sager.
Well, it's only just a terrific quarter, half that is by your entire team. What makes your guys, your bigs, such great passers and penetrators?
Well, Boris, his best thing is passing, and he's like a second point guard for us. So if they're going to trap me like that on the pick and rolls, I have confidence on Timmy and Boris to find out shooters or shoot for themselves.
Well, Tim Duncan has 3 blocks. He's tying Hakeem Olajuwon all time in the playoff list. But what about his dunk down here in the offensive end? He looks pretty young tonight.
Yeah, he's like a vintage Timmy. You know, Serge, he's tough. He's going to block shots, but on that one, Timmy got the better of him.
All right, thanks a lot.
Right,
we'll be back after this with the Sprint halftime report. EJ, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq from San Antonio.
Time, 2 scoring threats on the floor for the Thunder.
Diaz able to blow by his man and convert on a reverse.
Clinic. This is a surgical clinic by Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs.
Scott Brooks calling for time. San Antonio has hit all 5 of its shots here at the start of the 3rd quarter, including 3 for 3 from downtown.
Usually with a playoff team, but with us, we've continued to play with those 10 guys, those 9 guys, whatever it may be, and that's a real advantage for us. We can count on different guys on different days, and you're not going to have your best games every day.
Well, general manager R.C. Buford and head coach Greg Popovich have put together a makeover without dropping out of playoff contention. They did it on the fly, able to keep the big 3. Perkins is stopped again, and a foul. Although Greg Popovich is up off the bench arguing the call. It's on Green.
I don't think he wanted I don't think he's worried about the foul. I think it was a travel when he caught the ball. The entire Spurs bench signaling for the call, but didn't get it.
And Perkins, not a good free throw shooter, hits on the first, but San Antonio able to keep its big 3. Here they are. They finished top seed in the NBA. They have a 19-game win streak going.
And some of the moves they made, when you think of the trade for Kawhi Leonard, how about Danny Green, who was actually cut by the Cleveland Cavaliers. We talked about Boris Diaw earlier.
And it was all done within the confines of the salary cap and future financial considerations. They were going to have to pay George Hill next year as a free agent. So instead they get Leonard, who fits better anyway. Oh, great block from Ibaka. Put Leonard now on a rookie contract.
4 blocks for Serge Ibaka. Durant with a deep 3. Yes! Kevin Durant got off to the good start. And in the second quarter, could not find a shot, as San Antonio did an excellent job defensively denying the ball from Durant.
Yeah, they're going to need a lot more of that in transition. Kevin Durant, I didn't think he really touched the ball, especially early on in that first quarter. He's got to get some looks. When you're the leading scorer 3 times consecutive, you've got to get shot attempts.
And that last foul was on Durant. Here's Parker. Tony Parker continues the sensational shooting. 10 for 13, 21 points.
And this is, to me, like a boxing match. He's wearing down Russell Westbrook because it's not allowing him to be as explosive at the offensive end.
Good pass from Westbrook, and Perkins able to use glass.
And Parker's putting Westbrook through so many pick and rolls.
Yeah.
Westbrook's really competing. I mean, he's getting after Parker, but they're just using Kendrick Perkins on those high screens, and I think it's getting frustrating for Westbrook.
Parker again.
Either a pick and roll or a screen away from the ball. Either way, they're finding Westbrook and putting a body on him.
Oh, dear. Ibaka with an opportunity at the follow, could not convert. There's the lead. Duncan with a good catch on the save. Gets it over to Diaw. Oh, Parker down the lane. Kicks it out. Wide open 3. Yes! Kawhi Leonard off the sensational passing. I think everyone touched the ball.
Marv, you're basketball purists. You are loving this right now because this is old school basketball. Everyone's touching it. Everyone's on a string. Everyone feels involved. This is how basketball should be played, and the Spurs are demonstrating right now why they are the best team in basketball.
The screen setting by everybody, the attention to detail. This is why Greg Popovich stays on his club all season long. He's so tough on them in practices and every regular season game. For moments like these, it's the attention to detail and the skill level of this club that just puts them over the top.
You know, there's still a ways to go for the San Antonio Spurs, but when you look at their style of play and the intelligence of Diaw, took the hit. Foul committed by Westbrook is first. I think of the Knicks of the early 70s. I think of some of the Boston Celtics teams. Certainly the Los Angeles Lakers. Most wins to start the playoffs. We mentioned that earlier. The Lakers with 11. And here are the Spurs right in that group as they have opened up with 9 straight in the postseason. But it's the combination of the passing, the picks that are being set, on almost every possession. Diaw on a reverse rebounded by Perkins. Westbrook, nice move. Westbrook kept alive by Ibaka. He's bottled up. Duncan able to tip it over to Diaw. It's a 4-on-2. Parker, Ginobili on the head fake. Back to Parker. Parker, yes!
They have names like Idle Time Books and Smash Records. And on Small Business Saturday, they remind a nation of the benefits of shopping small. On just one day, 100 million of us joined a movement. And Main Street found its might again. And Main Street found its fight again. And we, the locals, found delight again.
That's the power of all of us.
That's the power of all of us.
That's the membership effect of American Express.
We're talking about the surgical clinic that the Spurs are putting on. 20 assists on 31 field goals, 9 of 14 from downtown.
Foul committed by Duncan on that drive by Harden. San Antonio 5 for 5 from beyond that three-point line in this third quarter, and 9 of 11 overall in the quarter. That's just unbelievable.
It was the precision of the offense is just amazing, but it all starts with the screening out top, and I'm not sure if Oklahoma City can afford to have Kendrick Perkins on the floor for this amount of time, because the Spurs are putting him in every pick situation. Westbrook is chasing Parker around, using up all his energy, and it doesn't matter because he's getting around Perkins and then getting into the rim. If you're Scott Brooks, do you make an adjustment? Do you go small with Collison and maybe switch the pick and roll? Just give San Antonio a different look and maybe force Duncan to go down on the block and post up.
Yeah, but if you switch with Tony Parker, that's exactly what he wants with Nick Collison on him.
Beautiful pass, and that'll count as a goal count. The assist for Duncan on the pass to the cutter, Diaw.
You're talking about the intelligence of these Spurs, Marv. It's also the veteran leadership which mixed in with some youth.
Keep your head in the game, he said. Did you see that? You could read his lips. That's what makes this team what it is. Just as you said, the intelligence, the basketball IQ. Durant with the jumper. But you've got to make an adjustment. I know it's always easier for us to sit here and say something. And maybe, sometimes you wait until the next game to do something. But I would prefer to see a different pick and roll coverage.
Diaw's pass picked off by Durant. That will not count as he was fouled. Diaw collects his fourth. We're down to 4:19 remaining in this third quarter. Durant to the line. Reminder, undefeated American Timothy Bradley has called out 8-time world champion Manny Pacquiao. And on June the 9th, they'll settle it in the ring. Pacquiao and Bradley, Saturday, June 9th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. That'll be live on pay-per-view. Boris Diaw. Here's the cheers from the crowd as he sits down. Matt Bonner is back. Derek Fisher returns for Oklahoma City. The Thunder need an explosion from the combination of Durant and Westbrook to get back into it.
But the only way you're getting that is at this end of the floor to start with. That's how they stayed in the game. That's how they had that 9-point lead in game one at the end of 3, by defending and allowing that defense to become offense.
Parker off the double, finds Duncan, slapped away. Good play by Fisher. Here's Harden, 1-on-3 and scores. And now Greg Popovich upset with his team and right in the face of Tony Parker.
I tell you what, that's why I love Greg Popovich. There are no favorites on his team. It doesn't matter if it's Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, or Kawhi Leonard. He's going to give you exactly what he's feeling.
Reggie, that was a flashback for Tony. Remember his earlier years?
Yeah.
Here's Durant on the drive, and Kevin Durant with 25 points, showing some signs. 8-0 run by the Thunder. San Antonio is led by as many as 22. It's now a 14-point lead.
Crowd getting a little anxious here. Oklahoma City showing what it's made of. Just the toughness, the character, staying in this game and continuing to fight, and now it's starting to pay off.
Parker, the 3. Rebound, Fisher.
We saw this from this Thunder team in Game 4 versus the Lakers, down 13 and found a way to win it.
Here's Fisher for 3. Leonard with the rebound.
It's a big miss.
A lot of time left. Just under 3 to go here in the third quarter.
We're talking about Tony Parker and Greg Popovich, the relationship.